This here's from the New York Post. It's not so old. It's from November 27, 2023. I just got around to it. It says Disney employee racks up $24,000 on corporate card to fund drug fueled lifestyle is somehow not fired. Now, I don't know about you, but once again, Johnny Depp comes to mind. So, Johnny Depp was let go on allegations alone at the time, which turned out false, and this kid stole essentially $24,000 from Disney, not for a good cause, not because his grandma was in the hospital or something like that. He had to pay for his dog's funeral. No, for drugs, and he's forgiven? Really? All right, let's see what we got. A Disneyland employee who spent $24,000 on his corporate credit card to fund a lifestyle fueled by illegal drugs said the Mouse House gave him a second chance after he came clean about his irresponsible splurging. Well, I gotta say, understated, I've got some serious mixed feelings on this. I mean, in the context of what Disney is, it's just really weird and inconsistent that they wouldn't fire the kid. Yeah, part of me says, okay, maybe they're being understanding about what kids do, but it's not consistent. They're not acting fair. They're not acting logically. They're acting pretty much wild, erratically. Taran Sagason, if I'm saying that one right, who has since left the company, penned an essay for Business Insider detailing his personal struggles when he started an internship with Disney in the summer of 2014. Right. And also, he quit shortly after. So that's pretty interesting. I'll spend $24,000 on Disney's credit card. They'll forgive me, and I guess I'll go find a new job. All right. Wait, some pieces fell into the puzzle now. After graduating from college, Disney hired him as a software engineer on the PhotoPass team, which was a haven during a dark time, he said. Sargerson said he was depressed and isolated after coming out as gay to his Armenian immigrant family, and that he turned to methamphetamines as a refuge. All right, I guess they just mean meth. I'm not exactly sure, but obviously some type of drug. As my addiction deepened, my finances didn't reflect the near six-figure salary I earned at Disney. Most of my money was spent on drugs and on helping out my immigrant family. All right, so he was helping out his family. It's just, I don't make the direct connection between forgiveness and actually spending $24,000 of company money on you know what. Like I said, if he was just helping out his family and they forgave him, maybe we've got a different story. Maybe he's got a sick sister. Maybe he's got a father who can't make it and they're poor. And he's like, I had to help them out with this money, but using it for drugs? The engineer reached a breaking point when he realized he had racked up $24,000 on his corporate credit card. And by the way, I'm pretty lenient and pretty liberal when it comes to drugs. I'm not really saying, oh, they're so bad and this and that, and oh, that's a terrible thing. But when you're using a corporate credit card, you could equivalent it to like playing video games, just something completely useless to the company, not even morally good. You can't even get a virtue signal out of it. You know, I spent $24,000 on Fortnite with my company card. Same thing, basically. Just a complete flushing down the toilet of money. In a Monday interview with the Post, Sargenson said he hadn't used the Disney credit card directly to buy drugs. Well, yeah, no shit. Not like you go to a drug dealer and be like, hey, do you take my Disney credit card? That's not how it works. Obviously, you're not directly purchasing it with the credit card. Basically, I use this credit card for personal expenses, grocery, dentist, etc., he told the Post. The card supported my drug habit because it allowed me to use my personal income on most of my drug expenses. All right, I get it, but that's how it works when you're buying stuff like that. Anytime you spend money off the books, that should be family money, groceries, dentist bills, things like that. Obviously, you can't spend that same money because that money is paying for the essentials. So you spend the side money you're getting someplace else. He added, I did spend some of the payday loans that I paid using this card on drugs. I also sent a Square Cash payment to two people who I obtained drugs for. Not sure why he's just admitting all this. I guess it worked out for him. He said he was terrified he'd be fired or go to jail. But Disney offered me the greatest gesture of love anyone could have shown me, he wrote in his op ed. The company gave me a chance to pay it back and left me with a formal warning. This was a big turning point in my life. He told his manager about it at work. He said he just messed up. He said he was not out to his coworkers about being gay either. And I gotta say, man, in this day and age, I don't think it's exactly what it was back in the past. I've got no personal experience or firsthand experience, but we see support for the community everywhere. Every corporation, the government, video games, M&Ms, the NFL. It's not like a big deal anymore like it was like 25, 30 years ago when there was this largely conservative feel in the air. He gives a whole sob story. He had no money. His friends left him. That kind of thing. Okay. He went to rehab. Fine. He said rehab changed his life. That's nice. I don't know. Haven't been. Haven't known anyone who's been really. Fine. And it ends with him saying basically he quit Disney because it left him unfulfilled. That's a funny ending. So basically, you're telling me that the company that forgave this person for buying drug money on a corporate credit card is the same company who told Johnny to quit one of the biggest franchises in history because he was late for set? That's the same company? I don't know. Seems pretty fishy to me. Not the whole market, but a little fishy. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.